Okay, we're joined now by John Collison, who's one of Ireland's youngest entrepreneurs, I guess, and most successful as well. John, you're involved now with a company called Stripe, and there's been some progress there recently. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we started Stripe maybe a year and a half ago at college at the time, and have been working on it full time for about a year in Palo Alto in California. And we just launched last week actually to the public. So right now we're only open to users based in the US. What Stripe does is we let people accept credit cards on the internet. So for anyone with a business online, selling software, shipping physical goods, we're the easiest way to get set up accepting credit card payments. And so right now you have to be unfortunately based in the US to use Stripe. We're working on expanding it to other countries like Ireland, like Canada, like the rest of the EU. But the reaction's been really good so far. I've been happy with it. So
it's been touted as the successor to PayPal.
Certainly a competitor. I don't know about a successor, but PayPal is certainly the big player in this market. But I think there's a lot. It's a very big market and there's room for lots of people, but there are a lot of people who are underserved at the moment. It's so easy to start doing something, it's so easy to launch something on the web today. The first version of Facebook was built in a day, and yet people still need to go to banks and haggle there and fax off a copy of their passport to get set up to accept payments. And so we're trying to bring that ease of starting up to payments for small businesses.
Do you think you would have been able to get this project up and running if you were based in Ireland?
I'd like to think that I could have started it anywhere and overcome whatever, but certainly the easiest place for us to start it would have been in the Valley, in Palo Alto, because we're selling to businesses, to coders, to technical people running startups, and so all our customers are based out there. All the investors are there. We're now 12 people. We're hiring engineers, and there's a huge density of software talent based there. And you could do all these things here, but it's just very, very easy in such a dense pool of talent.
Is there anything that you're hearing at this global economic forum which would help create those kind of conditions in Ireland for startup companies like your own?
Yeah, people are starting to talk about this kind of stuff, and there's a few people I want to buttonhole and start that conversation with them. I think one of the risks when anyone talks about starting businesses in Ireland is we always get sidetracked talking about the corporate tax rate and attracting the Googles and the Facebooks and the Twitter, but that's not what's important. What's important is making it easy for people starting off, making it easy for the one-person business, the 10-person business, making it easy for people to come here and start businesses. One of the big myths about Silicon Valley is that all these Californians, roll out of their bed and they decide they want to start a company. And this is completely untrue. It's that everyone moves to the Valley. From within America, everyone moves to Silicon Valley, and from all around the world, everyone moves to Silicon Valley to start companies. A question I'd like to see discussed here, and I plan on bringing up, is how can we make Ireland the place that people come to start companies? From within Europe, from outside Europe, how can we make Ireland the place that people see as the natural place to go to start a company? We want, this interview to be happening in Berlin with some German entrepreneur, and the guy says, "Why did you choose to go to Ireland to start this business rather than staying in Berlin?"
And what do you think that could be?
I think it's it's very hard it's very easy to launch programs and to talk about initiatives and funding, but I think the biggest thing is reducing the barriers. At the end of the day, you want to reduce the impediments to starting a business. You want to make it easy for people to hire here, make it easy for people to move here with visas, make it easy for people to incorporate, make it easy for people to receive funding, make it easier for people to operate. What you want is to give people the chance to spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, thinking about their business and running their business. And anything else, anything regulatory, anything to do with immigration, you want to just make that a non-issue.
Do you think, now your company's obviously in the early formation stage, and as you say, you're at the level where you're talking to coders and all that kind of stuff, but would you ever see the situation where downstream businesses from your ideas or ideas similar to yours could lead to jobs being created here at home?
Yeah, and definitely as all businesses grow, we're already, like I said, working on accepting users based in Canada, accepting users based in the EU, and I think that'll probably involve some element of Ireland. But I think that's not, we shouldn't rely on the runoff, and we shouldn't aspire to being the place that large companies based elsewhere have a secondary office. I think what we should be aspiring to is being the main office, being where those companies grow and they have secondary offices elsewhere. And I think to do that, we need to capture companies when they're at, like I said, that one person stage, rather than waiting for them to be big and then having them do something here.
John, thanks very much. John Collison, thanks very much.